All right, good morning, tribe, and welcome to the Donut Shop at the beginning of the world. I am your host, Dr. Mark Merriweather of Vorderbergen, broadcasting to you live from my front porch because it's raining. And so by standing here in the dark, I really need to fix these light bulbs. I'm not getting wet, so that's good. Not that I'd melt or anything, but it ain't so good for the computer. It feels nice. It's kind of, I won't say chilly, but cooler than yesterday, definitely. And even though it's raining, maybe a little less humid. Hey, Jackie, good morning. You're going to be at the Arboretum thing tomorrow? Right? Okay, cool. Time for school. Hey, Charles R., good morning. So younger weather has been extremely grumpy this morning, and actually those last few days, and not sure what's going on. Hey Alan, good morning. So what is today? Today's Wednesday. And I did the podcast I did yesterday won't be out for up to 2 months. The guy's going to chop it up. We went 3 hours, and he's going to chop it up into multiple podcasts. So it'll be good. It'll be up there eventually. Don't worry, there's other podcasts coming that'll be posted here soon. All right, Jackie, cool. Yes, you're coming. Hey, James. Still thinking on your chemistry job there. I've been kind of busy, but I'm thinking. Hey, Chris, good morning. Nicole, hello. Okay, it is Wednesday. An important day. Hey, that makes it hump day. Cool. Hump day for most of you. I mean, I work most weekends too. So, looking at my schedule, it's kind of terrifying from here on out. But hey, I can't come. What is in my beard? Do I get? Is it just gray hair? No, it's just gray hair. Okay, yeah. I can't complain when I do it to myself. Yeah, younger weather might be missing her sister. I don't know if that's it or not. I think that is part of it. But she's also under a lot of stress. She signed up for a bunch of advanced placement and honors levels classes this year. And I'm not saying they're kicking her butt, but she's definitely realizing, holy crap, I actually have to do something. Jonathan, my other kids had a hard time after my oldest left too. I bet so. Helen's here. Morning, tribe. Happy hump day hugs. Get your Helen hugs. Get your Helen hugs. An important part of the morning routine. Jim, no worries. It's been hard to find any company, chemical or not, that would work with me being a student. Yeah, that gets a little tricky. Okay, Chris, any tips on preparing my front lawn for bluebonnet seeding? Should I mow short and then disturb the soil? That's a good question. I don't know. Since the bluebonnets aren't really edible or medicinal, I never really looked into growing them. I suspect that would be a good way of doing it, but I would check something like Native American Seed Co., which is, their website is seedsource.com. I've posted here a number of times, and see what they say to do with their bluebonnet seeds, or just go online and look at the different seed sellers that sell bluebonnets and see what they say to do the soil. I'm guessing, mow it short, disturb it is the way to go, but I don't know for sure. Hey Bernice, good morning. Hey BJ, good morning. Hey Bo, if you're there with your dad BJ, good morning to you too, Bo. Hey Sharon, howdy. Isaac, hello. Nancy, how you doing up there? Ooh, Tim, good morning tribe. Wet here in Cut and Shoot. It's wet here in spring. The garbage man already came through. I think they're mad at me. The family has returned. This is disturbing. What? Okay. Hold on one second.
Not going to say, then we can't do anything about it.
Kids are complicated. So, I don't know what's going on. But, younger Weather is extremely upset about something. Yesterday she didn't want to go to school. She dawdled and got late and got detention. And now today she's causing problems too and going to get detention. And then if it happens tomorrow, she'll probably have a Saturday detention. And she won't say what's going on. I don't know. Hey Charles, good morning. Yeah, Jennifer, it's hard for smart kids to actually have to study. It comes as a rude awakening when they hit college. Yep. That's why I'm glad it's occurring now in high school. And she's going, oh crap, I can't just breeze through. So, yep, rather here where, well, I'm still paying a lot of money for the school, but not college. Hey Carol, good morning up in Woodville, rainy. Roxana, good morning. Hey Julie Gracie, working out this morning. Okay, I see everyone talking about bone set right now. What's it? What is it? And its uses. I'm trying to think now if I have bone set on Foraging Texas. I don't know if I've gotten it up. I know I have at least the draft. Oh, I do have. Okay. Bone set. And I could do the sharing screen thing, but bone set. Okay, so bone set, it's a wild plant. It's also a very strong medicinal herb. Go up there. What's going on? Okay. It's mainly used for treating fevers and general, sick, cold, flu, pneumonia, that sort of thing, as a tea or as a poultice salve sort of thing. The problem is there is the very common late season bone set, which is non-medicinal, and the much less common true bone set, which is very medicinal, and they have the same flowers. And if people are using their smartphones to identify the bone set, the app will say, yes, you have bone set, not mentioning that it's the wrong bone set. So yeah, it's one of the more potent fall herbs that herbalists like to collect, but the false bone set, it's not false bone set, it's late season bone set versus common bone set. The late season, like I said, if you're using your app, or even if you're not paying attention to details when you're comparing structural features, you are going to mistake late season bone set for the common bone set, which is actually uncommon in Texas, but you know what I'm saying here. And so you're going to screw things up. So I'm worried about Younger Weather. I don't know what's going on. She's been just surly for for the last week, and it's just been getting worse, and she won't say what's going on. She's just very frustrated with school. She hates school. She hates everything. And I don't know. So it's making her not do what she's supposed to do. All right, James, very wet in Huntsville. Perfect for duck, squirrel scouting this afternoon after classes and an interview and possibly some acorn foraging. Today, emotionally and mentally, is a much better day. Yep, getting out in the woods will do that. Oh yeah, I bet I'm in trouble. I'm sure part of it is me saying, what's going on? Because, parent asking the kid what's going on is a grave sin. Hey, Kiri. Hey, Laura. It's always a safe bet that I'm part of the problem, even if I haven't done anything other than inhaled after exhaling. But what are you going to do? My big sin, one of the other big sins this morning is younger weather is supposed to work this afternoon, and I asked her what time she has to go to work, and she goes, I don't know. And I go, well, you kind of need to know, so I'm the one that's driving you, and I need to come, home early and stuff, and so let me know when you need to be to work, so I can get you to work on time. It's like blank wall. It's like, really? Hey, Donna. Good morning. Hey, Deanna. Hello, hello. That was Lily. Kiri, that's pretty good. 0.61 inches in the rain gauge. Dog made sure I was awake during the storm. That's good. It's good the dog's protecting you from the rain and the lightning and the thunder. Hey, Bonnie. Good morning. Okay. Ageratum is also known as blue boneset. Is this still medicinal? I'm not sure. Off the top of my head, I am not familiar with either of those common names for plants, which leads me to suspect that they are not overly medicinal. That's because I probably would have heard of them otherwise. Hey, Mom and Dad are here. Good morning, Mom. Good morning, Dad. How are you all? What are you having for breakfast today, Dad? You get the bacon and the eggs going? Yeah, Roxanne, I wonder if it's a possibility that maybe the youngest brother is dealing with his sister's departure to college. Either way, sending you all positive energy so the situation may resolve quickly in a manner that is best for all. Thank you. I'm sure that's part of it, but I don't know. But part of my parenting belief right now is let the kid fall. If the kid is not doing something they're supposed to be doing, I will tell them, hey, you got to do that. And if they just go, rah, 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 it's like, okay. And then they get in trouble at school or wherever, and, it makes things worse. But I'm hoping they will learn that, if you go rah, 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 other people are going to go rah, rah, rah back to you, or other things are not going to get accomplished. And you're gonna suffer the consequences. Like the Ayn Rand says, you can ignore reality, you cannot ignore the effects of ignoring reality. So I suspect younger weather is going to get some crashings soon. And I said she's going to be late 2 days in a row for school, so she's already aiming for detention there. We'll see. Frustrating as a parent, and you want what's best for the kid, and you want to protect the kid, but at the same time, you want the kid to learn, hey, you know what? You can't act like this. So guess what? I'm not going to protect you from the consequences of your actions. In this case, now if it's some serious things, then we'll reassess. But right now, detention, hey. You know what? Maybe that's the sort of thing you need. Diana, everything in my greenhouse died except the Texas black persimmon seedlings. I've now got about 10 of them or so, each one about a ½ inch tall. Any tips for keeping the ball rolling on them? Full sun. Yeah, I would consider planting them now. and in full sun, well-drained soil. And remember, likely only 1 out of those 10 will eventually be female and produce fruit. So plant them in a place or places where if you end up taking down, half of them or more, once you realize it's male and I don't need it, just consider that in mind. So full sun is the main thing. Oh, and decent drainage. All right, Mom, Dad, Jonathan says hi. Hey, Diane, good morning. Cowboy Flower. Bonnie. Yep. I'm sorry. I hope y'all figured out. It's not the same, but things are back to normal at my house. That is good. My daughter-in-law is fighting mood this morning. Ooh, not good. Give her coffee, give her bacon. Lils is good. She and Younger should hang out and be salty together. Oh, I suspect they would like that. Displaced anger and grief are things that can be difficult to identify and address. Bernice, it's not your fault, sin or problem. This is very typical of her age. Give her some space. Let her know she is loved no matter what. Show her how you handle stress and she will follow your lead eventually. Wait for a quiet moment when she is more responsive. It's all about her, not you right now. That's good advice to remind me of. Sometimes I can be pokey in my parenting too. Whew. Hey Tracy, good morning. When are you leaving on vacation? Is it this weekend? Jennifer, I used to curse my bad memory. Now I thank God for it because I can't remember my girls ever being difficult as teenagers. It was all roses and butterflies. Nice. Bernice, we've also been having issues this week. Something in the air, something in the weather. I don't know. Stresses us parents are not aware of. Roxana, I agree. I slacked off studying, and then when I failed my first test, I was horrified and buckled down because I knew it was all on me, and then I made the dean's list, so there's always hope. Yep. Laura, can I have detention? Maybe grounding where I have to sit in my room alone and do homework, please? Yeah, that's not a punishment when you're an adult. Not a punishment when you're an adult. It's like, ooh, detention. Yeah, so mini weather, well, it's younger weather. Mini weather is the one out in college. Younger weather, aka Mambo weather, is the one having the meltdown right now. Mini weather is having the time of her life right now, at least this first week. I was surprised after studying Ayn Rand for decades, her name was pronounced Ian. All right, I don't know. I need to read the title on the book or the name on the book. Oh, and Jennifer, you always said Ann. I always said just A-N. A-Y-N. I don't know. Kelly, yep. I'm a pokey parent. I understand. Yep. I think the other problem was, so normally she gets up and is already dressed by 7 a.m. when I'm coming down. And because they have to leave. They usually leave before I start the show. I think she has to be at school at 7:30. Anyway. And so it was like 2 minutes after 7, and so I went up and said, hey, poke, shouldn't you be up by now? And it's like, I'm not awake. She didn't say that. She was purposely not responding to me kind of shaking her and stuff. Gently, lovingly, trying to get her awake. Yeah, maybe she misses her big sister. That changes the new dynamic. It's possible. I think it's many things coming together. Feeding baby goat standing up because chair is wet. Bent over is hard on the back. Ooh, yeah, maybe you need a kneeling pad or something. All right, Laura, salty kids are sometimes just salty kids. Oldest was salty before school. Then hubby told me she made coffee. That meant it was a bad sleep. She was great mood after school and taught the littlest trigonometry for fun. Cool. And how do I want to... So, younger weather traditionally here was the better student, the one who got her stuff done, the one that didn't really cause any issues or problems. And I guess now she's making up for lost time. Ooh, good question. Does the school have a mental health counselor that she can confide in it? Yeah, I believe they do. That's a good idea, actually. Jonathan, is there an herb us parents can forage to make teenagers less crabby? Yeah, so wild grapes mixed with some water, some yeast, let it sit a little while, and then distill it. Make some nice port or something. Crying and screaming when small, surly when growing up. It wonders predators didn't get most of us when we were hunter-gatherers. Most definitely. most definitely. Is that, how can I'm trying to. And, she was a quiet kid. Yep, we want to help, or at least I do, and it's usually taken as interfering. Absolutely correct there, Bonnie. What us parents do, even when it's right, is wrong. Yep, Jennifer, or be the victims of child sacrifice. Most definitely. That was a very, very common thing in the olden days. Hey, Tina, good morning. Tracy, I'm leaving today. If the car rental has a car, they warned me yesterday that current clients were not returning cars as they contracted. Hope to be on the road by 2 p.m., 8-hour drive. Oh, that's scary. The people are keeping the cars. I have a folding metal chair out in the kennel. Didn't want to sit on water. Didn't think of bringing a towel. Well, live and learn. Diana, I can't wait to go exploring now that it's not terribly hot out. I still have never tasted a muscadine grape. I don't know if you're going to find any at this point. They're pretty much gone. You might find a raccoon stash, but you probably don't want that. All right. Wow. Okay. Hey, Kimberly. Good morning. I'm in Dallas. Flight delay yesterday, so rescheduled for today. Left San Antonio at 6 this morning. Yeah, did they put you up in a hotel or something? Did you end up sleeping in the airport? Hey, look. Good morning. How are you? I bet. It was nice to have an extra day in San Antonio with my son. Goodness. An hour away. Reaches out for a hug. Yeah, man, that'd be cool if you two could, hook up for a quick donut. James, when I was a teenager, my parents couldn't get me to do my homework or be on time for school. I was an emo punk rocker, and nothing my parents said could reach me. Speaking of... Okay. Now I'm an adult. I'm turning into my father, and I feel so lucky. Give her time. She needs to feel what she's feeling. That's very good advice. That's like Chirpy level advice there, James. Sometimes you gotta feel what you're feeling. I like that. I'm gonna try and remember that. Is that the neighbors leaving? Man, I'm burning through that coffee. All right, there's a place on the bike trail where Lily broke her wrist a couple of weeks back that have muscadine grapes that are taking their time ripening. We should check those. How big are they? Are they little tiny grapes? Because that might be the river grape, also known as the frost grape. If they're more like grape size, like the size of my thumb, then they might be muscadine, but I'd be really surprised. But hey, nature is surprising. So, but I'll be curious to see. And I will say the little river grapes or frost grapes, the little tiny ones, they grow in clusters. They look like little purple Concord grapes. They also are very tart. They don't have the acid concentration that the Mustang grapes have. Oh wait, you're talking muscadine. Well, anyway. I'm tired. Okay. So yeah, keep me posted, send me pictures. Okay, those were frost for sure. And were we talking the grapes here? Most likely. Yep, you're dealing with a lot of poop this morning, therefore more coffee. And we drink. Yeah, look up frost grapes. on the foraging Texas. Yeah, frost grapes. Like I said, if they're growing in clusters, then they're definitely frost grapes. The muscadines are individual grapes along the vine. Yeah, okay, Jonathan says, I don't blame you, Denver. I want to drop into Cut Hen Creek and explore too, but yeah, them musket grapes are all dried up where I'm at. On the other hand, you might be getting farkleberries soon. Do you have farkleberries up on your property, Jonathan? I have to look at the map. Okay, it was a bit rough coming to San Antonio this morning. I can believe it. All right, Akiri. Animals fed, now inside. Safe dry, getting some coffee. I don't want chickens or a guinea hen or not mosquitoes. Death to the mosquitoes. Let's see, can I, if I go here, does that change the light any? Yeah, it's a little better. It looks very narrow if I do that. I don't know. Okay. Oh yeah, I even forgot the magic word farkleberry. So, part of the issue, if younger weather is being all cranky and annoying, and then that's going to make Mrs. Weather all cranky and annoying, and so it's going to be a cranky, annoying day. But we have dance tonight, so maybe that will cheer her up. And The Tick. We got a few more episodes of The Tick on Amazon Prime, so pretty good. Ooh, orange juice, another good one there, Kiri. I did it. Oh, Lord, Jonathan, I haven't even thought about that. I guess it's coming up, isn't it? I wonder if I'll have time to really decorate the house. A lot of my good Halloween decorations have decomposed over the years, so I don't quite have the display I used to. And then also I don't feel like spending money on it because, like, I think I told you how Mrs. Weather called me from California and said, oh, by the way, you're buying Minnie Weather a car. And it's like, what? And it's like, yeah, I think now that I see this place, I think she needs a car. Okay. There goes, many dreams. But that's okay because I'm taking care of my kids. So, I don't know. I need to think of something. Ooh, okay. Does anyone have suggestions for good shoes to wear for foraging? Cowboy boots and jeans don't seem a good combo. I don't know. That's what I wear a lot. The other thing I like, well, it depends on where you're foraging, but you can't go wrong with the Converse All-Star high tops because they're lightweight. They have the drainage holes, they dry quickly, they have a thick sole, so if you step on something sharp, it's not a problem. So I'm a big fan of those. They go well with jeans. Being a cheap bastard, I look for the Walmart or the Academy knockoff of said Converse All-Star high tops. I was looking to see if that's what I had on now, but I don't. But yeah, that's a great all-around outdoor shoes. I've hiked many a miles in the fake Converse. One thing I recommend is have a spare, maybe this is defeating the purpose of getting the spare ones, but the one problem with the Converse style shoes is sometimes the glue holding the sole on suddenly goes, nope, I'm done. And your soles start flopping around, and now you have a problem. So I would, I get the cheap ones, and then I kind of rotate through them. Does that make sense? But yeah, that's what I like. The other thing I like, if I want to be like a stylish forager, style, is the Clark's Jungle Boot. And hold on, let me grab one. I don't know if you can see this. So it's actually the Clark's Chukka. That's already. But this is my other really favorite. Like if I'm camping or going on a long hike or something, this is actually what I'm often wearing now too, because it's leather. I waterproof it. It has a good sole. It's stitched together, so it doesn't come apart, and even if it starts to tear a little, it still holds together really well. A little expensive, I mean, like $50 or so, but on Amazon. But they're nice, you know. I'd like to think a snake couldn't get through this because it is, you know, fairly thick leather. But I really, really like these shoes. I have the new pair, which is for like church and fancy things, and then the old pair for the hiking, and then the oldest pair, which is basically there because I want to do something with the leather because the leather is really good. So, but yeah, the Clark's Chukka boot, and they have all sorts of different colors, and yeah, I like those two. So I'm a high topper sort of guy. So either the Converse All Star high tops with the cheap knockoff brand, or the Chukkas. Okay, I hunt and work cattle with my jeans and boots, but they're not great for long hikes in the forest. Tried that last year on a hog hunt and was not comfy at the end. I can believe that. Oop, oop. Okay, the Clark Chukkas are on Amazon. Let me pull this up here quick. Amazon.com. My orders. Search all orders. Shoes. I'm just curious. How many pairs of these Chukkas have I ordered now? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so I've gone through 4 pair in a little over 4 years. But I really like them. They look good with everything from cargo shorts to church clothes. What's going on here? Come on, computer. Please stand by. We're having technical difficulties. Oh, there we go. Okay. I'm spelling Chukka wrong. Boots. But yeah, I really like these. Ooh, Darlene, I only wear Anu high tops. I'm not familiar with them. Whoop, oh wow, it's damn, morning's going fast again. Okay, Jonathan, my foraging footwear are my farm work boots. Aria, lace-up work boots from BBC Atwood's. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, and it's saying, hey, Cinnamon Girl, good morning. Finally made it live. Good morning. How are you? You got your coffee? Would it be super hard to render oil from juniper berries for making lip balm? So, rather than the berries, you're not going to get a lot of the oil from the berries. I would, and it's going to be hard, but the orange inner wood is where you're going to find more of the cedar oil. I think, but then you have to like chop up and do a steam. Excuse me. On Amazon, they have essential oil kits, which are designed for extracting the essential oils from flowers and leaves and things like that. If you want, I can post a link for that. But you would need that, and then I would use a whole bunch of cedar shavings rather than the berries. Because the berries don't have as much of the oil in it as the wood does. Hey, April, you're late, but you're here. That's what counts. Yep, Henry. Oh, man, what's going on, Henry? Good morning, tribe. Running a little late today. Just no energy. It seems to be going on. There's some I don't know. Things are still a little rough for the tribe. But luckily, we got each other. Gary, I don't think I would like juniper berry lip balm. I don't know. REI. Okay. And news are expensive but worth it. Can get them at REI. Good, good, good. Yeah, rosemary would be a better choice from trying to get the essential oils out. Okay. So somebody please post a link to the essential oils. So let me do that quick. Pull it up. There's quite a few. And there's, let's see, where's the one I like? There's the one I like. Okay. So what this is it basically runs steam. You put when you see it, it'll look like two globes of glass, one on the bottom, one on the top, and you put water in the bottom, the plant material in the upper globe. The steam goes through and condenses through the cooling coils and takes out the essential oil. All right, so there's lots of videos and stuff on how to use it too. Essential oil extraction still. So take a look at that. Ooh, yeah. So rosemary lip balm, that would be good. Plus it would probably help stimulate the memory. Hey Jennifer, good morning. April, I always seem to be doing the best when the world is going to poop. I must have been born under a bad sign. Or you put there specifically because you keep it together when everything else is going to crap. Addendum. That was meant to be a compliment. I wish my folks had been as patient as you and Mrs. Weather. Good parenting. I wish I was a little more patient too, honestly. Yeah, Mercury's in retrograde, if you're into that. It seems like Mercury's always in retrograde. I don't know. Cinnamon, you're welcome. Okay, I've infused oil with juniperberries. It imparted a nice scent and it was astringent, so I'm not sure if I would use it on my lips. Good point. Yeah, you don't want to dry it out. Evie, it's raining here this morning and I just wanted to crawl back into bed and not go to work. Bell just rang. Have a great day. All right, Evie. Remember, you're taking care and teaching the people that will be deciding your future. Hopefully that didn't terrify you. All right. Ooh, group take time. Yay! Group take. Got my fresh bottle of the immune pill. I wonder if the Serenity pill would help younger weather. I mean, it probably would, but I don't like giving brain-altering stuff to kids. The brain pill, which is why, like, people ask about using it on their kids, and it's like, let's try some other things first. Some outdoors time and things like that. Things that aren't chemically altering their brain, even if it is for the better. Because I believe the kids' brains, they need some time to mature before you start hitting them with chemicals. The liver pill. Now, liver pill, go ahead and hit that. I think even kids nowadays could probably benefit from some liver support. Nom, 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 nom. Uric acid pill. If your child has problems with uric acid, again, let's talk about lifestyle changes. Blood pressure pill, same sort of thing. If your kid already has high blood pressure, we need to talk. Serenity pill. I think I'm going to take one. I'll take another before younger weather gets home. Help me be a more chill parent. A libido pill, which says no. And the stonebreaker pill, I'm going to take one of those. Whew. All right, mouthful of stuff. Okay, Jonathan, when Mercury is retrograde, people get edgy during interactions with other people and to avoid business during this time. Alas, we cannot avoid business. I get very little sleep last night. I want to crawl back into bed. Dog freaking out is not fun. Oh, Stefan, I really need to come up with a doggy downer. Tracy, I have no energy because I stayed awake until 1 a.m. packing and getting ready. I am anticipating some separation anxiety about leaving my parents in the care of someone else. Thankfully, it's my older brother, and I know I need to get out of the way for them to bond. That's a good plan. Most definitely. You said a friend of yours was joining you, Tracy? I don't remember exactly. Oh, definitely, Tracy. Please give thanks for my brother. It's good to have brothers that will help take care of parents. Oop. Yeah, I don't know how on earth being lapped by Mercury would do that, but that's what they tell me. Who knows? Okay, Kelly, would the brain pill help with memory issues, dementia? Yes. In fact, that's one of the main things it was designed to help with. I have to be very careful what I say, but yes, it will support proper brain functioning. Hey, Nina. Whoop. Hey, Nina, I got your email. It requires a long answer, so I haven't answered it yet. Give me a few more days. Okay, melatonin works for your doggies. Well, then heck, I don't have to invent something. So yeah, maybe you want to try that if you know the weather is looking bad. Hey, Kimberly. Happy Wednesday, all. I don't like working and missing the donut shop. We don't like missing you either, but usually work is important to earn money to buy goods and services from others. So it's what we got to do. Okay, is it okay to throw stems in the cold water when making sumac? Yeah, that's perfectly fine. You know, just strain everything out before you drink it. But yeah, usually I'll just kind of throw the whole, like cluster in, and then kind of gently and lovingly beat it with a spoon to kind of stir it up, break it up, and then let it sit overnight. So one big cluster per quart of water. Ah, Kelly, I'm sorry to hear that. Let's see how it does. At this point, depending on how bad it is, it may not reverse it much, but it may help some. I mean, especially if you look at the science, the sage, the ginkgo, and the lion's mane all have shown to generally slow down the progression of the dementia, and in early cases maybe reverse it a little, but he's not going to be the dad you knew. Sorry. Okay, hey Cinnamon Girl, since I'm new to the channel, what's the story of the vitamins you just took, especially blood pressure and energy? So these are my supplements. I am the medicine man. Focus. Yep, that's me, Mark Vorderbergen, PhD, Medicine Man. There's my signature. So I am the creator of the Medicine Man Plant Co. Formulations. So right now I have 8 out, and I think they're a minute. From the brain pill, the immune pill, the liver pill, the immune pill, the blood pressure pill, the kidney stone or the stonebreaker pill, the uric acid pill, the libido pill, and the serenity pill. And what they are scientifically designed mixtures of ancient medicinal plants. So looking at what the ancients did, then looking at the science behind it, because I'm a PhD chemist and a medicinal chemist, I need to see the science if I'm going to say, hey, this is going to do that for you. Formulated, the dosages are designed for the average person of 165 pounds, which is the American average. So yeah, and then they don't have any artificial ingredients like in the processing aid. Some of them require a bit of a processing aid to get through the equipment into the capsules. Normally that would be magnesium stearate, which is a synthetic compound. I use a special rice bran powder that has the same physical characteristics, but is all natural. And then also another one, the liver pill has flaxseed in it, which needs a preservative. And so for that, instead of using like a synthetic chemical such as BHT, I use a rosemary extract that is the only certified plant extract preservative that meets the preservative needs of these sort of products. So think of it as the sort of thing a medicine man would have given you 14,000 years ago. And every morning we take them together because group take is more fun than not taking them, or taking them by yourself. Okay. Oh, wow, 8:03. I'm sorry, I need to get going. So at this point, let me just take a quick scan here. Ooh, Bonnie, I really need that today, the Serenity pill. I'm really scared a fight is coming. If I didn't have so much to do, I would leave and go somewhere. I hate it when she explodes on anyone. I hope this isn't too much dirty laundry. No, I understand. That's why cops don't like domestic disputes. They're often the most dangerous ones. But yeah, sometimes it's good to have the Serenity pill on hand. Nicole, I'm curious why I don't see all the comments I'm viewing on Facebook, and you share Facebook comments that I'm not able to see. Weird. Facebook is weird. All right, scrolling through. Oh, good. Cinnamon? I really like everything I hear you say. Cool, cool, cool. All right, and you can ask the others here if they work, because that's why they're still taking them. Been out for over a year now, the Medicine Man products. Whew. Okay, time to post something about plants, so I need to crank that out before getting off to Medicine Man. The wife should be home soon. It's a little late. I'm wondering what problem. Oh, no, she has to get something for supper. Anywho. Okay, everyone. Mom, Dad, love you. Tribe, love you. Remember, Kathleen is having her endoscopy this morning to try and figure out, it's the next step in trying to figure out what's wrong. So that's at 11 a.m. So keep her in thoughts and prayers if you can, because, that's what the tribe does. Okay, at this time, it is time to end broadcast. So see you all tomorrow.